Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Heliali in this incarnation, and some time ago I did a video talking about how we can recognize the moment we have to quit something or we have to let go. So I wanted to approach this topic from a different perspective because I think that when we are moving forward in our soul path, where our disconnected mind could be more tricky and could try to convince us to keep insisting in something because we are evolving with quotation marks. So, what I'm trying to say, I'm going to put examples. Um, let's suppose that I am in a relationship with a person. I'm not talking about a partnership. This could be any kind of relationship. And well, I am in my spiritual labor. I am doing the things I have to do. I am working with myself, but I am not noticing that the other person is doing this. And I explained in other videos how important is to understand that conflict is not a sign that we have to cut everything off and run away. That conflicts are something that could challenge us and that could bring a lot of evolution when we are facing them, but this requires two people that are committed with themselves. And I am, again, not talking about only partnerships. This is about every relationship we are sustaining. I mean, the ones that we are choosing, the people that we are choosing to be around us. So, conflict, it's not something that we have to run off, but it's important to understand that in order to solve them, we need two people that are committed to do it with themselves, with their own work. So, well, we tell ourselves. I am telling myself that I am going to keep insisting in resolving this conflict because I really do believe in challenges, in relationships, and etc. But the other person, it's not doing anything with their own work. So I am self-deceiving myself in order to keep this evolution that actually it's not bringing me anything new. So this is a place that I already know, and I am insisting on it by believing my ego that is telling me that I am going to evolve this way, or because I am telling myself that I am practicing unconditional love, for example. So unconditional love never drains our energy. Many times it requires energy, but it's not repeating a pattern and tried again and again the same thing, that it's not working. So other example could be to have put a lot of energy for a long time in a creative project. And again, it's very important to develop tolerance to frustrations, to obstacles. The appearance of an obstacle, it's not a sign that I'm not in the correct path. So that's why it's very important to stay in touch with our own soul, because nobody can tell us if we are on the correct path or not. This is something that we feel from the inside. But well, let's suppose that we are in this creative project, and for any reason that always is linked with myself, it's not working. And I am starting to believing and to telling myself that this is not working because I have a wound with my sense of discernment. So I keep insisting. I try new methods, new ways to do it, and it's not working. So many times the wound of sense of discernment is behind that, is hidden behind that, and we really have to change paths because maybe what we are trying to do right now, it's not aligned with the expression of our potential of the soul. So it's very important to detect this voice of the ego that is trying to convince us in these ways. And again, it's not that we don't have to overcome things that are coming to us, because there are opportunities of evolution too. But we really have to recognize when we are draining our energy or when we are having an ego resistance. Um, and other example, the last one that I'm going to put is, for example, I am in a relationship with a friend, and this is not about the other person; it's not doing its work. But in every conflict, every time that we are having a conflict, I am the initiator when it's time to repair something. And with repair, I am talking about to modificate our behaviors and to try to modificate the patterns that lead us to the same conflict every time. So I'm always the one that is going to that person and ask for forgiveness, or try to repair with words or with acts. So the other person is always like in a more passive way. I mean, it's very important to many times to take the lead and to push the our connections to get out of the comfort zone, and to talk about topics that could be uncomfortable. But if we are always the one that we are putting the energy, maybe it is because the other person is not that interested. So we are trying and trying and trying again in a connection that is not aligned with ourselves right now. I just wanted to give these examples, but you can apply this to whatever thing you are thinking right now, because I think it's very, very important to detect again our voice of the ego and the voice of the soul. And this is something that we really, really feel inside. And if we get in tune with that voice, well, we are going to take the correct decision. So thank you, everyone. I'm ending the video here. See you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.